Oh.
Sasha does look cute.
Yeah, she does look really cute.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Keeper of the Lost Cities Everblaze live show.
Yay!
How are we all doing today? Hello. Hey, Dan, our fabulous moderator. Oh, Sandra is like prepared, like showing off the book.
Your book is very purple.
Yes.
Yeah, why is it so purple?
It just is like that.
Is that Everblaze or Never Seen?
That's Everblaze.
No, that's Everblaze. It is very purple.
Yeah, the thumbnail is not that purple because the cover I have is not purple.
Well, this is the UK edition, so maybe that's why.
Charlotte just took my face. I'll be right back.
Yeah, that goes in like 1 minute.
Go Charlotte. Go Charlotte. Go Charlotte.
That's really nothing. You got this.
Yeah, you got this.
This is Never Seen, which is very green compared to the purple.
Yeah, that is true. Never Seen is green. That is the next book in the series. We don't have a date yet, but I was thinking, just planning it in now already.
In the live.
In the live show. Are you girls good for the 30th?
Yes.
30th of April?
It's not like I ever do anything anyway.
9 p.m. again?
9 p.m. on the 30th.
You heard it here first, folks. The 30th of April, 9 p.m. BST, it will be then, because we're going an hour back tonight.
Yeah, true.
That's tonight. Don't forget.
But it's still 10 for us anyway, right?
Yeah, I was just wondering, like, yeah, okay. Perfect.
Yeah, but it's not called GMT anymore. It's called BS. Okay, whatever.
BST. Yeah.
Yes.
Yay, Charlotte is done. Good job.
I mean, that last page was pretty important, so it's, good that you read it.
Yes.
Fair.
Mm.
So, what are our overall thoughts? I will go first. 5 stars. It was really.
I am truly shocked by Pris's thought. What about you, Sasha? I could never have imagined that this was what.
Here.
Yeah, right. I thought like you would give it like 1 star or something.
Yeah, something.
Like shocked. Yeah, you go first.
I am like so excited to hear your thoughts, both of you, because I've not talked to you at all about it.
That's true.
No, that's what's gonna be interesting. So don't be scared. I mean, at least for me, like, don't be scared. Like the first book was a 2 stars, but like 2.5. The second book was a 3 stars because 3 stars, and this time it was almost a 4 stars for me. So honestly, I'm getting so much more invested in every single one of the characters. I keep trying to guess what's gonna happen or to guess what's hidden, the messages, the little clues or whatever. So I'm having more and more fun with it.
I'm so happy. That makes me very happy.
Yeah. So no, Sandra.
I'm just distracted by how cute you look with your hair.
My heart.
I'm so distracted by Sasha. She looks so adorable.
Also, like Sasha's hair, guys. Can we just? Oh my god, the hair is just fabulous.
Yeah, because actually earlier today when I saw it on Instagram,
it's like
I was like, "Is this Sasha in the past or is this Sasha now?"
In the present.
It's Sasha in the present.
Okay, so I would say. Like the first book, I kind of like had problems with, but I still think it's like a 2.5. And the second book was like a 3.5. Wait, we have the exact same ratings also. But this, I would say, is going down to a 3.
Okay.
I was waiting for that.
problems. We just I can't talk if you keep laughing. I just had some problems with the story. I am really like Sasha. I'm like interested in the mystery. I really want to know like the mystery and like everything that's happening. I just felt like everything took so long. Like I felt like you were just like dragging on and on. I just wish the book was like 100 pages shorter. That's all.
Okay, that is fair. That is fair.
Yeah.
Because I kind of felt like things were happening, but we were also like talking a lot. Like we are going to do this, we are going to do this, and I would just felt like, can we just do it already? Just like do it, you know. And I just felt like the story wasn't like as fun. Like in the beginning, it was really fun, and then when the whole like I'm not going to spoil, but when like certain things happened, it like really dragged on. But like, so I was just like liking it less and less. But then when the ending came, I like really loved it. Like the end was crazy. That was a fun time.
I'll put a banner.
It actually really makes sense, like what you just said, like how they were talking about what they would do instead of doing it or whatever. But that's actually what made me love it more, because like it was more, I feel like this time it was less focused on our main character and how different Sophie was, and more about everyone else being involved in the story.
Yeah.
So I loved reading about that, and how the message was very strong about like it's about who you can trust, who your friends are, how to work together, what family means, what friendship means, trust, etc. And I loved reading about that in that book.
And that's gonna be like, I feel like with the series, it's gonna be even more. Like when we go further in the series, like we're gonna see like so many more characters, and it's gonna all take a little bit away from Sophie. You know what I mean? Because I do agree, like in the first two books, it's very much really about Sophie. And now we're getting like to see so many other sides and stuff like that.
Yeah, and that's what I took some notes here. Like, friends are there to help. You're never truly alone. Everything will be okay at the end. It always seems worse when you had a long, difficult day or whatever. And I love how it kind of talks about mental health in some way, or with kids. Like, okay, it was horrible, but it's not the end of the day. Let's sleep on it and see how we feel tomorrow after a good rest or whatever. And I love that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm seeing Fitz hate in the chat, and I hate to see it.
Oh, you're still loving Fitz?
Why would I not love him? He's my precious golden boy.
Yeah. Yeah, the first book was only good at the end. Second was good. Now I feel like it's going to be more. Yeah. Love that we got so many fun.
I did not.
Which was good. Yeah, we're going into spoilery territory now.
Yes.
Like, how do we feel about like what we saw from Keith? You know, because we got to like see a little bit of a different side with him and his family, and like at the end the revelation, which when I read that for the first time, I did not see it coming. That it was not his dad, it was his mom. Yeah. And I thought that was brilliantly done with the mimicking, because I totally forgot about the mimicking.
I think that was really well done, as well as like
really well done, because I remember reading that for the first time, and also I don't know, like his dad is kind of an asshole, you know, but he's not a really bad guy, if you know what I mean. His dad is an asshole, and the things he says to Keith is not okay, but he's not like, you know what I mean? He's not crossing the line in like the bad stuff. While his mom,
she's a bitch. I mean,
I'm just curious more about like her reasoning for being a rebel, because we could definitely clearly see the issues in the world here in this book, with the council deciding to put the thingy on Sophie. I was like, that was so like,
And Sasha guessed that. Remember the previous live show that Sasha was going on and on about restricting abilities, and I sat here like, well, you're gonna see that in the next book, bitch.
I don't remember.
I saw it, but it broke my heart. To be fair,
and it broke my actually heart that it was Dex who made it.
Yes,
I felt so.
I will be honest. I kind of want to throw Dex off a cliff there. I will be honest.
Yeah, but also he didn't know. You know, he didn't know.
But he should have known.
Yeah, and he should never agree to make something like that. But he didn't know it was Sophie.
But it's always like this in real life. Like you make something in hope that humans will do it and will use it for a nice purpose or whatever. But at the end of the day, what is a good purpose? What is a bad purpose? It depends on the point of view of the person. And here, they really thought that they would help the entire society in blocking her powers, which might be true. But is it still like nice? No, it's not. From our point of view, it's not nice and it's not necessary. But the
council thought that they were really doing the right thing. But then we have it again with the council. The council is all about showing everyone control and showing everyone that this is the perfect world when it's not, because it has so many flaws.
The list, the matching list. I was like, are you breeding people?
But sorry, the matching list made me laugh out loud because it literally said that they need to prevent people from being incest. And that was so funny to me because that would literally be a problem though, because if everyone survives for thousands of years, of course someone might be related to you. So it makes sense they need some kind of control over that. And I was just like, preventing incest, you guys, good work.
Good work. I get it in that regard, but I think it's so bad that you actually see the lists and feel like you have to end up with somebody that is on that list. You know what I mean? And if you're not, you're a bad match. And
TBH, I will be grateful for a list in real life, for some help. Please just give me a list. That will be easier.
Sandra wants a list with number 1 fit.
Yeah, please. Please, that would be really helpful. Thank you. I will take your list any day. No, but of course it's bad. But I would still take the list.
But the matching lists are actually going also to be more explored, in the later books.
You say this in every live, that everything will be explored.
Yeah. That is true, but it is true. We're gonna see more of the lists in the in Iceland, really?
Well, there's only 300,000 people there.
Yeah, so. That is true. That is true. Yeah. In this book, we really see the perfect elf word falling apart bit by bit. Yep, it's a PR stunt. Oh, guys, it gets even worse in Neverseen.
Well, another thing is that Dex actually started to annoy me a lot before he made a thing, because, but it was really something also with how Sophie treated him, because I feel like she didn't include him in stuff, but that was of course to protect them. But it was really just I feel like she disregarded his friendship a lot while he was trying to talk to her. She was just later, I will tell you later, or it's nothing. And he felt really on the outside. And I felt like I was a bit mad at Sophie for kind of just forgetting about him, because I feel from Dex's point of view, they just wanted to be a friend. He was really sad because he wasn't included. And I was just kind of sad for him, but also a bit annoyed at him because I thought he was a bit clingy. So it's a mixed bag. I'm sorry. But
yeah, but at the end, when he gave her this ring and she was very awkward about it and stuff like that, and in the end the ring played this really big role, because she could actually use it to get him to help her, because she was at Bran's place, when they were in danger and stuff. So it turned out to be a great thing. But Dex is just in love with Sophie.
That's what I was saying from the beginning.
Yes, that is just the case.
That's why he's being a bit obnoxious, and he's like, I guess he wanted also to make the, I don't even know what to call it, circlet thing, to like show her that he could be useful too, and show everyone he could be useful too. But like, also, he was a bit annoying because he was very like, you're talking to other people. What about me? What about me? And I was just like, oh my god, you're stressing me out.
Yeah.
But also, he's like 13.
I do get.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
it's just insecurity, isn't it? Like
yeah,
these are where we're talking about. So it's just insecurity.
It's because of its ability as well. Like Dex has an ability that he thought that no one cared about. You know what I mean? So he was already insecure because of that. And when he saw that Sophie was actually having her missions or talking to others or whatever, he kind of lost it and was like crying for help and be like, "Hey, I'm still here. I'm your friend." So I understand it, even though it wasn't fun to read about. I understood it.
Yeah, but I feel like also that is the main reason I think Dex made that restricting a gadget, because I think the council made him really feel like he was worth something, and for him to come like from a talentless family, and like he thought that his ability wasn't like cool or anything, and then he got outed for it, and everyone like thought it was amazing, and he got to work for the council and stuff like that. I think it made him really feel like special. And I think that's a big reason why he did what he did. But he would never have done it if he knew that the tool was for Sophie.
Yeah. Speaking about him, Dex saving Sophie, Brandt being the kidnapper, the one who killed, was it Julie? I was like, did you know, Sasha? Or did you have a feeling? Or
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so. I was not expecting it. I was expecting him to know something.
But there was something suspicious about him from the beginning.
That I agree, but I wouldn't say that I thought he was responsible for it.
No.
You know, I thought what they did was because he turned out to be this pyrotechnetic, like he can do like the Everblaze stuff and everything. And I thought it was so cleverly done because like halfway in the book when they visit him, Sophie actually gets like a bruise from him. But it's not a bruise, it was a burning wound.
Yeah.
It was actually like, and that
but they mentioned it several times.
Smartly done because that was a hint of him having that ability.
That's how she figured it out, though. Sophie.
That's how she figured it out. Like the mark was a burning mark. He burned her. So I thought that was like very cleverly and smartly done.
Speaking about burning, someone else died in a fire, and I would say like the only reason people die in this world is in fires. These people need to get the fire under control. Like, you guys, this is the second time this has happened. You say no one keeps dying, the people just keep dying in fires.
Just saying. Like Counselor Kendrick.
Yeah,
he died.
I did say in the beginning I wanted death, and I got it.
Yeah, you did. Well, yeah, you did. You did. We're gonna get more death as well over the next couple of books. But yeah. How do we feel about Dame Alina getting into the council?
She was kind of nice, though. She would like trying to defend the students at school and stuff all the time.
Yeah, but when she got in the council, she wasn't as nice anymore.
No.
She turned into a fucking bitch. And she has like history with Alden, because she was the one who went to Alden and Della's wedding to try and stop it because she wanted to marry Alden.
I can't remember that, but interesting. I would to BH also want to marry Alden. He seems like a handsome and nice guy.
Oh, yeah, he fits his dad, so he must be like...
Yeah, so he's in my tastes then.
Yeah. Okay.
And I can't very fit because he's a child.
Alden. I think Alden is like a great guy.
Hello. Fitz and Sophie had perfect bonding moments. They were sharing secrets with each other and going into each other's minds. And then the Mr. Forkle gave him like a road into Sophie's mind. And I was just like, and she was just like, I trust him and my heart. Yes.
I feel we're gonna get more of that bond. That they're gonna work on it.
Yeah.
The bond into my heart.
Be, like, developed over the next couple of books. Yeah. How do we feel about Mr. Forkle? Forkle?
Forkle? You know, the exact spelling in Norwegian, his name literally means like a thing you have on when you cook food.
Like an apron.
Yes, an apron. That's what an apron is in Norwegian. His name is an apron in Norwegian.
Oh, okay. That is really funny.
Yeah.
That is really
funny.
Is
that a hint for the story?
I don't know. I just said it.
I think the audience are overfeeding into the. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like
you do need to like remember that they are like 12 and 13-year-old, and I don't know about you, but you know, it was normal in that time in classes also to have crushes on each other. You know, it's just all very innocent. But
I had a crush. It didn't happen though.
You had a crush on Fitz, and it didn't happen.
Yeah, he would ignore me. He would be like, "Oh, she doesn't have 14 special abilities. I can't be together with her."
Okay.
Then I started thinking it was him about halfway through the book. That's very clever of you. I did really like Kendrick. He was a good counselor, and he was on Sophie's side.
Yeah, that's what broke my heart when that happened, because I was like, who's gonna help like Sophie, whatever. But even though when Sophie got that device that was blocking her abilities, like the other like teachers at the school were like, yeah, but you still need to go to your classes. And like there was one, I forgot the name, was like, yeah, but what's the name of that ability? It comes from the heart. It doesn't come from the
inflicting.
Bronte said that.
And I was like, okay, so did some of them voted for her to get a device knowing that there was still hope or whatever? And I was like,
maybe. But Bronte got a little bit of character development there.
Yes. My dude Bronte, I knew he would step up the game. But also because you already said so, Pris. You spoiled it. You said he will get character development.
I mean, they all will. So it was.
Yeah, but I assumed they would go over to Sophie's side.
I don't know how Sophie can tell a bruise apart from a burn. Eldon told her. She went to visit Eldon for something else, and he told her that it wasn't a bruise, it was a burn. He told her, so it was an actual doctor that told her. Like Eldon way more than Fitz. But yeah, Bronte, like he got some character development, and I don't know, I think he realizes now that Sophie is like actual.
Sorry, I just remembered something I want to talk about, but I can say it afterwards.
You looked really scary.
Yeah, because we hadn't talked about it yet, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
You know what I thought? I thought it was like a fucking fire in your house or something.
An Everblaze, rip you guys. Oh my god.
But yeah, like I think Bronte really realized like that Sophie is just a kid, and she's a good kid, and she has like her heart in the right place. And with the afflicting, I think that he like realized that she is just basically a good kid. She means well. And I really like the fact that he also really disagreed with her restriction. Like the restriction of her powers. But Sandra, what do you want to say?
Yeah.
Because she's very excited.
Yeah, I'm very excited. Because we haven't talked about why they felt like Sophie needed this shit in the first place because she just decided to attack the king. And I was like, Sophie, you are the most stupid child I ever met. What are you doing? Because she knows she's not supposed to enter people's minds without a permission. She's been told this like 400,000 times, and she literally got like, what's it called, like repercussions for that in the first book when she did it once, and they were like shouting at her about it. So why would she do it in this one? And I was just like, Sophie, please.
Yeah,
and then she almost started a war.
She thought that she could do it without him noticing.
Yeah, but Sophie,
because he was an ogre.
Sophie,
because he was an ogre.
He almost started a war.
Yeah, but at one point in the book, she did something else. I cannot remember what it was. And all the others, like her friends, were like, "Oh, you're really acting like a human." And she still kind of is. She grew up.
She's been raised by humans.
Yeah, and like the fact that she knows she cannot enter someone's mind without asking whatever, but she wasn't born with that rule. So sometimes it just slipped, you know what I mean?
know, but I was just like, can we not start a war, please?
Yeah,
please?
That was intense, wasn't it?
That was intense.
Like violated all the rules then and there, and it was so impulsive. I get why she did it.
Yeah,
I get it, but it was just so, oh my gosh, like nearly fucking war between all these people. Holy shit.
I was like,
so in that point, like, I do kind of get also where the council is coming from, but the council is just really like, oh, we need to have this under control because we need to show that this world is perfect and no war and peace and whatever, you know? And they go above and beyond to show everyone that they're this powerful council that has everything under control and no shit ever happens, blah, 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 you know? But shit does happen and the cracks are very, very seeable, and you know, it led to Finian doing like this fucking Everblaze shit.
Oh yeah,
because
that happened.
They ordered for him to be healed.
Yeah,
it was fucking their fault, and to also give an order to a fucking 13-year-old to heal his mind.
That's what I don't understand.
It wasn't even a choice. Like Alden said, like, I would, you know, be prepared for what I'm about to say, but this is an order, blah, blah, blah. And she thought, oh, finally, we're gonna heal Prentice's mind. No, we're gonna heal the criminal's mind.
Yeah, that was... Dang. It just shows I can't speak. It shows how flawed they are. Yeah.
The relationship between the adults and the kids is weird.
Yeah.
Like, because they would talk about things or rules or like the treaty between like gnomes and like all the creatures and the ogres and whatever. But do the kids really know everything that treaty implies or whatever? Like, I feel like there is so much trust us, tell us what's going on, and then we will decide what to tell you, what not to tell you, whatever. Yeah. Like it was like this in the first book, the second book, and at the beginning of this book. But I feel like by the end they were more open about everything and would actually talk a bit more about what was going on like behind the scene, because they saw that Sophie was kind of built like as a weapon or whatever. She's not like a normal kid or whatever, so she would be able to help them. But like there was a weird relationship between the adults and the kids.
Yeah. I think they at one point they trust the kids like so much with all the shit that's going down, and at the same time they're not telling them enough.
Yeah.
Which can lead to like these dangerous situations.
Yeah.
What is happening currently, because at one point they don't know enough, and at the other point they're letting them do all this dangerous stuff. So yeah, of course this is gonna go fucking wrong. But you know, it's middle grade, so adults have to be weird.
That's true. But I kind of like the development of like how in the beginning we think kind of that the Black Swans are the evil guys. And now we kind of know that the Black Swans are the nice guys and the rebels, or the never seen, as we know, is the bad guys. And I kind of like that development, like when things are slowly getting revealed that things that we thought was a thing, it's not. And I'm just, it's a really like interesting ride.
Yeah, and also for the council to go after the Black Swan, like how dumb can you be? I'm sorry, but it's just like Sophie and Alden said, you're going after the wrong fucking group. You are going after the wrong group. You're just so fucking dumb.
Mm.
But also, I think this is also very true.
Oh, yeah.
The king was so manipulative, and he went there to provoke them.
But wasn't it said that he is also on the side with the never seen, though? Like they are working with them. So like it makes sense that he would go there to be an ass. Yeah, I do understand kind of also that never seen exists though, because clearly people are not happy with how things are going in his world. So do you understand how never see could appear, but their ways are not good? Yeah,
absolutely. I could understand, because I do really think, but I also think that the Black Swan is working towards that. Black Swan is very much like, this is just, it's not a good world right now. We need to make changes. And the never seen crosses a line in there. You know what I mean? But and the council is still like oblivious to everything and just being like, oh, everything's fine, we're all fine. No,
we're just gonna put this thing on Sophie and then everything will be fine.
No, the council is like Cornelius Fudge when Voldemort came back in the 5th book and he didn't want to realize that Voldemort came back. Like, that is like the same level of fucking ignorance here. Like, oh, everything's fine, nothing is happening, we're all good, this world is perfect.
Yeah, but I'm having a hard time believing that. Like, I'm having a hard time believing the council doesn't have people within Black Swan and like never seen. For me to have people on both sides.
Oh yeah, I think there's secretly people like manipulating
there are, like,
things.
Council members who are like good. We've seen now a different side of Bronte, but also Orally is like always on Sophie's side. And I think it would just broke my heart for her because she and Kendrick were so in love with each other. But they couldn't like admit it. That's also like another thing, like council members cannot have relationships, marry, or have children because they have to devote themselves to the being a council member.
I will be a council member. Then I can have an excuse to be alone. I'm sorry.
It's so funny. But they were clearly like so in love with each other, Kendrick and Orally. Like they really, really loved each other. So I think Orally was actually like heartbroken when Kendrick died. It was just very, very, very intense.
Yeah.
I feel like when we talk about everything that happened, it makes me realize like a lot of things are happening. Like it's really fun to talk about after the fact. But I also do think like someone said like the Black Swan mystery made the book drag, and I agree with that. I felt like we were like so close, and it was like, no, we're going back, and it's so close, no, we're going back, and they happened over and over, and I was just like, come on.
I feel like personally, there's gonna be like so many answers in Never Seen because we ended the book with like we're gonna join the Black Swan, and like in Never Seen, the next book we're gonna read. Well, they're gonna join the Black Swan. Let's join the Black Swan. That was literally the last sentence.
I just literally did not think that would happen.
Yeah, but we're gonna have like so many answers I've never seen. It's actually it's a really good one. I think that Sasha is really gonna love Never Seen.
Yay! I don't know why, but I'm looking forward to it.
Because the amount of magical creatures in that is absolutely through the roof.
Then absolutely.
Wait.
I think you're really gonna love it.
This is Keith, right?
No, it's Fitz.
Yeah,
I thought this was Fitz.
Fitz. No, that's Keith.
Oh.
You got
Keith
them
is blonde. Keith is blonde.
Why does Keith look like he should look like Fitz, and Fitz looks like he should look like Keith?
No.
Yes.
No.
They look like they should be opposite, because he looks like the sassy guy while he looks like the sweet guy. So it should be the opposite.
Well, that's your opinion, but it is not. I'm sorry.
Either way, the ending when they joined the Black Swan, I was
actually, this is you admitting that you like Keith better.
No, because I don't like them based on looks. I like them based on personality.
Okay. The council needs to look like they're doing something. They went for the group they knew about. Yeah, that's true. Like, they went for the easy way out. Just the easy way. Like, we're gonna target this group because it's easier. Oh, fuck that.
Again, it's in front of the people, in front of the society. I don't know what's going on behind the scene with them. There are conversations or whatever. So I don't trust them.
But I was just so shocked that they joined the Black Swan, because I assumed that they will like work together and continue working together, but I didn't think they would actually leave. Like all 5 of them would leave and just like go the whole thing.
They honestly, they have no choice, because if they wouldn't leave, they would be for sure exiled, because Dex actually took the thing off.
Yeah,
that's true. I know that they had no choice, but I just
they are like fugitives
all the things that led
now.
up to it. Yeah, but Fitz and Biana didn't have to leave, for example.
Yeah, but they're like a group now.
I know, but I was just like, I think the next book will like step up the game, because like the first 3 books has been kind of similar in a way that we've been home, we've been finding clues, we've been getting hurt, going back, going to school,
and now they're
getting hurt, going back.
Different location.
Yeah, so it would be totally different, like kind of vibe, like while within the same story and getting like answers as you say. So I think like the step up is like clearly there, and I think like the author is doing the really right choice by moving locations and not going into a 4th book with kind of the same setup. Yeah.
And I can confirm that is actually the majority of the next book is in a different location. Like, I can confirm that.
That's also very curious, because they're joining Black Swan, they're going there, but the title of the book is never seen.
Title of the book should be Black Swan. But that will be ruined the like 1-word title, so that it had to become Never Seen.
Yes, that is true. But we're I think like we're gonna get so much answers like from the Black Swan, but also from Never Seen. Like, it's gonna be like,
okay, that's so stupid. But like someone said, wait. Where is it in the comments? I like that Black Swan and Never Seen kind of work towards the same goal.
Yeah.
Does that mean that the other magical kids or special kids were made by Never Seen? I mean, obviously you cannot answer that, but
I cannot tell you.
But you know, I'm still waiting for one of the kids to be like, "Oh, it's me, by the way."
Yeah,
like, you're still waiting for
Fitz to be a bad guy, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm still waiting for that. And then
I don't know. I feel like we will meet. Obviously, we know like other kids like this or whatever. I expect to meet other kids in the next book, but I also wonder if we will meet kids that were experimented on or were created towards the same goal as Sophie, but were not that successful. But they're still like within the society.
Interesting.
So I wonder that too, because like, okay, Sophie is a success, but in order to have a success, you have to fail. So I wonder that aspect of it as well.
Yeah.
It was
maybe like you almost mean like a nemesis for Sophie, right? Like that the Never Seen also create a person that can like rival Sophie.
But I have managed that one of the people we already know should be the person to rival Sophie, but I guess that's not gonna happen. Like one of them are secretly we've never seen, but we don't know who. Like, that's what I've been expecting. Like, one of the kids we already met would be like, you thought you were special? I am too, bitch.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah.
Wait, do we know who was in Never Seen according to the book we just have read?
No, this is just like what I want.
Okay, but we know about no one. We don't.
Yeah, we know about Keith's mother. No, yeah.
Okay, that answer your question. I mean, that might answer your question. You know.
That Keith is with Never Seen? No. What?
No, I don't think he is. I
don't think he is. He's too boring to be with Never Seen.
Of his mom.
Yeah, he's too boring.
But her mom seems to be a bitch.
But I just need to say, like,
because I have such a bad poker face.
Okay. But I just want to say that, like I was expecting people we met already to have like secret, like what's it called, identities, like Brand and Keith's mother. But I was expecting it to be like someone even closer to Sophie, like someone she actually cares for. And I'm waiting for one of them to be like to betray her. And I actually thought when they were thinking that there was a leak, like before they found out that Keith had a tracker, that it was Biana. Is that her name, Biana?
Yeah,
because when she got her abilities and she could become invisible, she could just like spy on people without them knowing. And then also, she suddenly like became super friendly with Sophie and was like, "Oh my god, I want to know everything's going on. Can you tell me what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?" And I was just like, "This is very suspicious behavior." But then it just turned out she was a good friend, and I was like, "Oh,
yeah."
I mean,
with Biana was really like in the beginning she had to become friends with Sophie because her dad wanted that. But I think like the more she got to know Sophie, the more she liked her. And they actually became friends. But Biana was kind of a little bit of a bitch in the beginning. Not gonna
but it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, but also like you need to remember, like both Fitz and Biana, they come from nobility, and like everyone has treated them like they can walk on water their whole life.
I would do the same.
You know? So, you know, that can go a little bit to your head at times. If you know you've been born into this golden family, and from the day you were born, you are treated like you're fucking royalty.
Yeah.
So but you know, she manifested before Fitz did.
True.
And like a younger age, so she was very happy about that.
Sasha, just now when Pris had to turn off her webcam, we said that Keith might be in Never Seen, and then she disappeared. Do you actually think that's a thing now, since Pris can't keep her shit together?
No, I don't think that he is part of Never Seen. He might be the result of some experiments, but I don't think he's part of it. I might be wrong, I don't know, but
you're not right and not wrong. Like,
but if he's part of an experiment, then I still think
more complicated. That
I still think
you are like on a certain track that is relevant to the story. That is true.
I'm sure.
Then I assume he doesn't know about it. He doesn't know about it, and then we find out and be like, "Oh my god, that's not fun." I want him to be like, "I liked you all along, Sophie."
Sophie was an experiment, and she also didn't know.
Yeah, but I want someone to purposely betray Sophie. Someone that pretending to be her friend or like someone she cares for, purposely all along has been working against her. That's what I'm waiting for. Not someone who didn't know maybe something happened to them, you know?
Yeah. I wanna, like, I saw something in the comments.
Also, just saying, I really like the development with Sophie's parents, like with Grady and Adeline. That was really sweet.
Yeah, she called it dad and mom.
Yeah.
Like, this is so bad. Could you like message me on Twitter about this? Because I am like very interested.
Now I want to search it up.
Don't say it in here because like people have not read the book, but I have read it. So I wanna hit me up, and I'm very like interested to see what the title is and what that translates to English, because I wanna know.
But yeah, she called them mom and dad, and it was very sweet.
Yeah, and I love
Yeah,
how
Diana had like a more because that's what Fitz said, right? Like, oh yeah, you manifested before me, but that's because you have like another skill, and telepathy is like really rare, and she had like the vanishing. But the vanishing thing is really, really like helpful, isn't it?
it is. It is, and I
What
wonder
will you
how
guys
is
have?
it.
Vanishing or telepathy?
Vanishing for sure. I would go crazy if I would do telepathy.
Yeah,
I would
absolutely.
love to be invisible. That will be like, and I feel like if you be invisible with like, and you go stand by someone with a conversation, you can also hear what they think because they're talking, and you can like spy.
Pris want to spy on people.
That this is true. Keith is pretty loyal to Sophie. That is true. And we saw not a lot, but we did saw a little bit of Sylvanie or Glitterbutt at the beginning. But we didn't see a lot of her, didn't we? I'm trying to remember in which book we do get a lot to see of Sylvanie. I think it's later on we get to see like more of Sylvanie.
What were you saying about the parents, Sasha?
Oh, I love that the mom had like a conversation with Sophie, being like, "Yes, you remind me of Jolie, but it's not like because of like we don't have you to replace her. We don't expect you to be her." And I feel like that's a kind of conversation sometimes you don't have, but that just needs to be and to have. And I really love that.
Yeah. I really like, they were also just like, we understand you need to join the Black Swan. Bye.
Yeah. But I think it was her way of, you know how at the very beginning they was like so protective of her, not letting her go outside or whatever. And I feel like now they're really showing like maybe too much of freedom, but also in a way like, okay, we know you're not Jolie. We know we care and we're scared, but we have to let you go.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
So
but
much.
Also, I will miss Sander in the next book because he won't follow them around anymore because he's hurt. And they will be without him, and I will miss his comments and his
snarky. Yeah.
Yes. I thought he died, but he didn't.
No, thanks God.
That will be even more trauma.
Yeah.
Pris is like deep in that.
I'm messaging the person who talked about the German.
Yeah, I got that. It's just funny. You look so entertained. But
yeah, it's like if the title actually does spoil the book, that's really a bad news.
I mean, have you read that they both die at the end?
That is technically it is not really a spoiler, but I can see how people would find that a spoiler. So I will not repeat it.
Tell me. I will search it up.
I will tell you backstage if you really want to know, okay? Because I'm not gonna do that here because I don't want to like step on anybody's toes. But yeah, so overall, like thoughts, it gets better and better.
Yeah, for me, it gets better and better because it's less focused on Sophie being special and unique and a weapon or whatever, and it's about everything else that is also wrong with the society they're trying to build. That's for like it's utopia, you know what I mean? And utopia usually leads to dystopia of some kind, like the matching list and things like that. So I love that we have to like we are discovering more and more about what's going on, and like at the beginning we thought that Black Swan was bad, etc. So I love that it changes according to the point of view and the more you learn. So it's not like judging too easily or whatever. For me, it's getting better, so I'm happy. Sandra?
I have hopes now that we left the city and like the plot structure is going to be different, because like I realize it's been quite the same for like the last 3 books, so I'm excited to see how it will be outside. And like I don't hate it or anything, I just think like I have some problems with it, but I think the author really like have all the cards ready, you know what I mean? Like it's not like she like makes it up as we go. She knows where the story's going to go, and she's just choosing very carefully when to place the cards, and you can really tell that. So I like that, instead of it like kind of being all random, you know what I mean? So like I'm excited to like find out everything.
You can look it up onto Google, but I'm not gonna say it here in case people don't want to know. So just look it up on Goodreads. You can find the German title there and then translate it to English. Very simple. But yeah, I guess that's it. We have anything more we want to share or say? Are there anyone in the comments that wants to say a little bit?
Yeah, just say that Sasha's hair is really cute.
Thank you.
You look so adorable. I don't know, like you always look adorable, like extra adorable now.
That's the camera, because it's not like high definition, so you don't.
Yeah, a little bit shorter, but I am also a little bit tired, so I'm not.
Yeah, you only sprinted for 8.5 hours today. How dare you?
I did.
Oh, I also wrote that I didn't believe that Fintan died. Fintan?
In the fire.
Oh, in the fire.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Because it was him and Kendrick that got like didn't get out into the fire. Oh, that is interesting.
Yeah, I was like, it's too convenient, and I need like some like suspense. That's
I feel like it would make sense that he didn't die, because why would he just take fire on everything and then die? It makes sense. But yeah, I was just checking.
Well, if he is like really a terrorist, then he might sacrifice himself for the greater good, you know? And we do now know that Keith's mom is also the Never Seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my brain, maybe. I don't
but
know.
A lot of people, bad guys in the end, just like jumped off Mount Everest and survived. Because they teleported away. Oh my god, Mount Everest. We were on Mount Everest. That was the thing.
We were.
Like, of all places, I was like, okay.
I mean, we were to San Diego as well, like for a hot minute. So we did travel.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. No, we were all very sad that Kendrick died.
Yeah. I don't think it was fair.
I believe because Everblaze cut her brand, even though he can control fire. But also brand. Yeah, that is true. We'll just have to see. We'll just have to continue the series.
Yeah, I mean,
and see what happens.
With this, we are kind of halfway with everything that's out. If you don't count the like extra one, like kind of.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah,
that is true. Yeah, we'll do like in the summery months. I think like July, maybe we'll take a month off of reading. Like, I will discuss that with you. What's like convenient for you guys, but we do have like leeway to do like a month, take a month off before the next one, because we also are doing the novella thingy, which is basically it's an encyclopedia plus novella, but we're gonna like I'm gonna read the whole thing, but we're gonna discuss the novella because the novella is from Sophie's and Keith's point of view. Exciting.
Why can it be from Sophie's and Pitt's point of view, huh?
Cool.
No, you can done with me. It. You like the biggest part is like an encyclopedia, it's fun to read through, but it's not necessarily like you can discuss it or anything. Like, it doesn't reveal anything. It's just like fun. And then at the back you have this tiny novella. These two are out of control.
Because Sasha's done with me. I'm being mean, and she's like, "Behave, Sandra."
Behave. Brand betrayed me.
Oh.
Right. So we are gonna leave you. Thank you all so much for joining. Thank you, lovely girls, for joining me once again.
Team Fits.
The next live show will be on the 30th of April at 9 p.m. GMT. Sasha, is that going to be on your channel?
Yes, it is.
It is. Yes.
Finally.
On Sasha's channel, I will link all the information in the Keeperalong Twitter. So we will see you next month for Never Seen. Bye.